Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I never get a bit scared, but I'm shitting myself because I thought I'd have time to have a couple more drinks before I came on here, but obviously not. I'll get my shout-outs out of the way really quick, yeah. First of all, I just want to big up the fans for voting. Of course, thank you very much. Let me give a big up to my whole team, Aitch, Joe, VR, Shawnee Biz, DJ Win, Feme, Kelvin. I can hear him shouting over there somewhere. And you see my boy Femi is so emotional. I know he's crying over there right now. I know he is. Yeah, not to get all cliche, but I just want to say not many people where I'm from, especially my side of Manchester.
I don't care, don't care, I don't care, don't care.
What's good, my lake and me? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing LiTTy. I already know what time it is. Now let's go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now guys, in today's video, we're going to be discussing whether or not Aitch deserved to win the BRIT Award for Best Hip-Hop / Grime / Rap Act. The compartmentalization here is insane. And we're going to break this down in way more detail, but already know what you got to do. You just got to like, comment, subscribe, subscribe today, and drop a banger like this one. And hit that noty, because you ain't in the East. You can be the first to know one of these videos comes out. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, if you didn't already know, the BRIT Awards 2023 took place on Saturday night, and there were a lot of questionable things happening, I'm not gonna lie to you. Sam Smith was dressed as a Powerpuff Girls villain. O'Gilligan called Lewis Capaldi Sam Capaldi.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Huh?
The most shocking thing that occurred was seeing Aitch win the award for Best Hip-Hop / Grime / Rap Act. Try saying that 3 times fast. Now, this of course sent the internet into absolute uproar as people are debating whether or not Aitch deserved the award when he was in the same category as the likes of Central C and Dave. And I'm going to explain why this win for Aitch is complete Britney Spears initials.
You get it? Cause I don't.
First things first, you know, big up Aitch. I mess with Aitch, but this award belonged to one man and one man only, and that is Central C.
And that's facts, no printer.
I mean, look at Aitch's face when he's accepted the award. You can tell he low-key knows that he don't deserve it. He's got imposter syndrome. It's the same face that Macklemore had when he won the award over Kendrick way back when. I think it's very undeniable that 2022 was Central C's year. I mean, the amount of overseas crossover he's had has been monumental. Central C has 30 million monthly listeners on Spotify right now. To put that into perspective, he's got the same monthly listeners as Lil Baby.
Coincidence? I think not.
He's even the cover of Rap Caviar this week. I don't think a UK rapper has ever been on the cover of Rap Caviar before. He was the first UK rapper to hit 1 billion streams in a year with his Spotify wrap-up for 2022. And let's not forget that Doja, the smash hit song, was one of the top 5 streamed hip-hop songs in the world.
He knows. My man knows.
Behind only Future's Wait For You, Drake's Jimmy Cooks, and Jack Harlow's First Class. Now, when you really start to list off all of these accolades and when you start to see them live in the flesh, Aitch has not even come close to any of these feats.
That's too much, man.
Honestly, if I was Central C, I'd be feeling a bit offended that this even happened. I'd be feeling offended that they've even put me in the same category as Aitch. Aitch and Central's, they're not even in the same caliber in comparison to what they've done last year.
Just gotta say, I do not understand.
Said Aitch's name to an American, they probably think you're talking about the letter from the alphabet. I'm so sorry.
I'm just saying.
Now, after all this, I thought the only fair thing to do would be to find Aitch's 2022 accolades for comparison. And you know, he did alright. I mean, he's on 10 million monthly listeners right now. He had that Baby song, which of course went to #2 and is platinum. He was on the War song with RD at the start of the year, which charted at #6, so did alright. But other than that, there's not really been much movement from Aitch, at least in the hip-hop / grime / rap side of things. I mean, he dropped an album called Close to Home in 2022, and yeah, it did chart at #2 in the UK, which is really good, but I haven't heard one person talk about this album. I just have to keep it a buck.
I'm just saying.
You could argue that's just anecdotal, and maybe I don't know the people who are listening to Aitch like that, but trust me, I keep my ears to the streets, and I'm talking all different kinds of streets, from the suburban streets all the way down to the gritty, grimy streets. And I'm telling you, the streets were not bumping one single tune off this album apart from that baby tune. In fact, the only single that did bubble up off this album was the My G song with Ed Sheeran. And I mean, the fact that it has Ed Sheeran on it should, again, I mess with Ed Sheeran, but that should already give you an indication that the song's not exactly supporting case for H being a hip-hop / grime / rap act.
Yeah, that's true. Now let's go back to my nigga on the floor.
He does also have a song with Anne Marie that did pretty well last year as well, but again, if Anne Marie's on the tune, then it's probably going to be more of a pop song than a rap song, let's be real. It's probably going to be something that's going to play in, I don't know, Berkshire or Zara or something like that, you know what I mean?
$100,000 for the cheapest ring on a nigga finger, little bitch.
Now, we then have to ask ourselves, you know, how did we get here? How have we got such a Macklemore moment once again? And it seems that this is because this year, this particular award, amongst 3 other ones, are fan-voted genre awards. So the fans voted for who they thought should have won this instead of the BRIT Awards Academy, which, you know, should already give you an indication that they don't care about the culture in the slightest. They even made sure that this award was the first one to come out. They said, get the N-words out first. Like, I'm sorry, that's just basically what it was. I hate to be that guy, but that's what they were thinking.
You're gonna go home off this and cry your fucking eyes out, and I hope you do.
And some might argue that they did this because they thought they would get backlash no matter who they picked, but I think that's just coping, man. That's a bit of a cop-out, to be honest. It's obvious that the fan-voted awards were for the awards that they thought had the least amount of credence in their eyes. I mean, Album of the Year wasn't fan-voted. Artist of the Year wasn't fan-voted. So they definitely picked and chose who they were going to give that award to. And of course, you know, I know there's some goofy goobers out there that are saying, oh, well, it was fan-voted, so if you wanted your person to win, you should have voted for them and blah, 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 blah. But let's be real, most of us only clocked that it was fan voted after the awards were done. So this is a very new concept that they've introduced. I think they did it last year as well, but it's still relatively new considering how long the BRIT Awards has been going on. So let's not forget that this is a concept that the BRIT Awards barely promoted. You'd probably only know about these fan voted awards if you actually followed the Brits extensively in the run up to the show. And it just so happens that the people who would follow the Brits extensively in the run up to the show are also the people who would be more inclined to listen to Aitch compared to some of the other artists who were in the same category. And, you know, listen to Aitch consistently enough to consider him one of the best hip-hop / grime / rap acts of 2022. So yeah, take from that what you will. I think the guy who owns Cortez actually said that they probably bought the award, or his team probably bought the award, which I don't know if that stuff goes on at the Brits, but
I don't know.
it wasn't fan voted, then that would be the only logical explanation, because there ain't no way Aitch was the top hip-hop / grime / rap act of 2022. Absolutely not.
I don't know what kind of herb from Jamaica you've been smoking, but that is disgusting crap.
But in the words of anyone,
it's a bit of a sticky one still.
let me know if you about this in the comment section down below. What do you think? Do you think Aitch deserved this award, or do you think that this was daylight robbery? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the road to 2,000 subs. You know what time it is. You can follow my personal IG at the only LiTTyENT. If you care about what I do, I'm not making these bangers for you. I post updates on Twitter as well, so you might as well follow me on there, because what else you do with your life? Absolutely nothing, mate. Stay black, and if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing?